This program was made possible by the National Endowment for the Arts, Agnes Gund and Daniel Shapiro, the Nathan Cummings Foundation, Bloomberg, J.P. Morgan Chase, Melva Buxbaum and Raymond Learsey, the Paul G. Allen Family Foundation, the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts, and others. And by contributions to your PBS station by viewers like you. Thank you.
Well, I think it's a few things. Participation, positioning my work, focus, collaboration, manpower, financing, vision, and community, social engagement. Did I say participation? These are all parts of my practice that I think are very important.
So are we reaching for any mutual goals, you and I? What are you trying to do right now?
I don't really know what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
zoning
is that
out.
how you feel?
Huh?
Is that how you don't know what you're trying to do either?
Well,
So maybe we
I
are
wanted
going
to make
mutual?
sure that I wasn't going to work against you.
No, I'm not. I did what I wanted to do. I could actually move on at this point because I feel thinking about it.
So why are you using contemporary art? I have this vision of using fresh, the very freshest material, very contemporary material in my work, because I want to be on that trend line. I want to be a trendsetter. The world is a web of people, and we interact with each other. We build on that web. It's a world wide web. I do use a lot of people to help build my sculptures, and I utilize their creativity and their artistry in my work, and I think that's, you know, a unique thing for an artist, and that's really what puts my work aside and makes it mine. The fact that all these people are doing it for me and making it their own within my own vision. I want people to ask, how do we react to the world around us? What is it that we are complacent about, and what is it that we have control of? And I want people to know where that control is possible, where it's not possible, and how to interact. And by utilizing a lot of contemporary art pieces in a collage, I feel like there's a lot of different, arguments being made in that one collage. Perhaps we shouldn't just take one thought and follow it through, but perhaps we should have a larger dialogue about an entire world of thought, and an entire world of experience. And that's really why bringing all these contemporary art pieces into the work pushes that dialogue further. Well, I think I would say that I work in and out of the studio. My first major project was funded by Bill Baskerville, and his foundation cures cats who can't see.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. These are very straight lines. I wanted to do this piece really about making a statement about the death toll on smoking. It's land art.
I think that it's an important statement to make. The earth is a body, and cigarettes are killing the body. And so we put the cigarettes in the earth. And a funny thing happened, actually. It was became a socially engaged art piece as we were filming. One of the local drifters came and began picking the cigarettes up that we put in the ground and smoking them.
Really, this piece it's conceptual, it's abstract, and I feel like if you look at it, it really makes a harsh statement. Oh my God, this is great. This is where, no, seriously. What's happening right now is called social art, okay? This is wonderful. This is the piece right here.
And that's where, they say great art has this breakthrough, and I think that was the breakthrough of that particular piece.
Turns into something that it wasn't previously. Get a good shot, get a good shot. I'm so happy about this right now.
Art changes. The narrative flips, and that's where it becomes a really interesting piece to collectors and gallerists and other artists. I produce my work with a high frequency. I have the manpower. And I am a man, and I have power. And, some people would criticize that. I have to say, privilege is something that's funny. Really, privilege is not a positive or negative. It's actually just a label that people put on other people. And I think privilege can be good and used for good, and that's really something that I try to adhere to.
Which one? Okay.
Snowman in the studio doing movements up against the corner. Let's see if we can just do this. Damn. And then the rest of the assistants can tear this apart.
I imagine the future of my work I execute my vision. And by I do mean that I utilize the vision of everyone that works for me, and really brings my work together in their special ways. I couldn't do it without them, and that's what makes my art mine.
Thanks.
Well, it's good because he lets you decide what you want to do, but he helps you do it, helps me do it in a way that I hadn't thought of before, so that's good. I think he has a lot of knowledge that, like, for example, me, like, that I'm not even aware of. Because I don't know very much about it, but he seems to know a little bit about everything that goes on. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna do them on both poles.
You know, contemporary art is the forefront of ideas and thought in America, and it's what people turn to when they want to be intellectually tickled. And not the tickling in the fun kind, but like if you tickle too long and it makes you pee a little and you get scared. That's what art's role is. It's to make you pee a little intellectually. It's really about, you know, examining the things that keep us oppressed, geography, political affiliations. These are all just constructs, social constructs. And having these ideals is really, you know, that society installs in us is, well, it's one way of being part of the grain, you know, and I think art's main function is to go against the grain. So